is Vincent Travathorn's Kawasaki down there, bike number 527. He can't get it started. And we're going to go do the race without him, and here we go. Mike Minnie getting off to a good start, but he's not going to lead into turn number 1. He takes over second spot. It looks like that is Russ Miller, the new rookie kid out here on the block leading the event. But boy, he's got a lot of riders barreling down on him, and he just now got past. In fact, he got swooped by it looks like Chuck Graves and Mike Minnig in a handlebar-to-handlebar duel as they go up on top of the hill. Five riders already starting to separate themselves from the rest of the pack, and Russ Miller, the rookie rider, already back there in fourth position. Oh, and second place is down. The rider is down, and the bike is fighting along the track. We don't know who that is as of quite yet. That could either be, it was either Mig or it was Graves. We don't know who quite yet, but it was one of those two riders that went down. The rider was in second spot, and he took quite a tumble, but he's up and all right, and he's walking to his motorcycle right now. We're going to do a process of elimination here and find out who it is, because we're going to find out who the leader is. Here they come out of turn number 9, and the leader now has a big lead, and it's going to be 210. So that was Mike Minnig that went down. Chuck Graves has the lead. Minnig went down, and here comes Russ Miller taking over second spot from bike number 323. Running in third, that is Curtis Cannon. And of course, Curtis Cannon running in third. He is the brother of AMA flat tracker Chris Cannon. So Curtis decided to take another route when he started his career. He said he's going to leave Chris in the dirt, and he was going to go road racing. So Curtis Cannon, Chris Cannon's brother, out here racing in third spot in possibly only about his 5th or 6th race. So Curtis Cannon on the Suzuki running in third. And it looks like that is Mike Minnig out there. Yep. And it looked like Minnig was gesturing to him as Graves went by out in the lead as he goes down the back straightaway. I think it looks like Minnig more upset than anything else. He's standing over there, looks perfectly all right. He's just standing next to his bike waiting to be picked up. Here comes Chuck Graves out there all by himself. And he's got about a half straightaway lead over second spot, and that's going to be Russ Miller coming down here. No, Russ Miller's back in third spot now. Coming up in the second, that is bike number 323, and an excellent ride by Curtis Cannon. Now in second spot, Russ Miller in third. Mike Minnig running in fourth spot. Who is that went down? I thought for sure that was Minnig that went down, and Minnig's out there in fourth. That was Eric Johnson that went down up there. I made a terrible mistake, and I'm sorry. But it was 286 Eric Johnson, one of those hot shoe rookie riders that went down over there in turn number 5. That was Eric Johnson that went down, not Mike Minnig. Excuse me, my fault. We had an error up here in the booth. So Minnig out there in fourth spot. And that is Eric Johnson, one of the new riders this year over there, but he's up and okay over there in turn number 5. Eric Johnson up and okay, but he's out of the race. Okay, that was 286 confirmed. Eric Johnson that went down over there. Chuck Graves takes the big lead now into turn number 1. And looks like Curtis Cannon is in the route to his best run ever, as Minnick now gets around Russ Miller, and now Minnick now trying to go after Curtis Cannon to try and get up into the second spot. But Chuck Graves with a big lead. Minnick, however, has a chance at an outside shot at catching Cannon, and it should be an interesting scenario here. Curtis Cannon has some AMA dirt track experience, and the rider that's catching him, Mike Minnick, also comes from the AMA dirt track wars as well. So Minnick and Cannon running third and second, respectively. Both former dirt trackers. Okay, Graves with a big lead, but look at this. I think Minnick is slowly reeling in Curtis Cannon there in second spot as they head around turn number one. Russ Miller, breaking really early into one. Russ Miller lifts up on the bike. You didn't win the second one, that's true, but in fact, tell us what happened in the second heat out there. You just pulled into the pits. What happened?
Well, a rear axle hub that holds the sprocket broke, and my gears fell apart.
So it wasn't the motor. The motor's still intact, and that means you guys in the cart, you still got that motor to contend with. Why the fascinating times? I mean, you broke the lap record here, I believe, in the beginning of '87, and then you've broken it twice since. What's responsible for that?
We have done a lot of work with aerodynamics on the car.
It's not really the motor, is it?
No, because we run a stock Rotex motor, and we run the stock carburetor, the stock pipe, everything the way the motor comes when you buy it. We've worked with that combination and worked with aerodynamics, and because we're only revving the motor 12,000 RPM, they can go up to 13, but if you can make the car run at a lower RPM, the thing will live longer, and aerodynamics has done all of it.
That's right. Now, did you have to change your strategy? I mean, this is only a 10-lap event, and you guys are used to running an hour out here, so did you kind of just go for broke with the motor?
Yeah, kind of. I wish we would have brought new tires, but I didn't anticipate running so many practice laps. But the way the car was running so fast, I wanted to keep running.
It was running really well in the morning, and Bob was making a comment that maybe you heated up during the day. You think maybe that might have slowed you down?
Yeah, this morning was perfect, but when our first heat rolled around, it got hot, and the track got really slippery, and I subsequently dropped about 2.5 seconds a lap, and that's just in the weather.
That was incredible. I mean, you're right. And yet there was nothing you could do about it, right? You felt you were going just as fast.
Yeah, the car felt exactly the way it did this morning, except I just couldn't go around the turns as fast as I could this morning. The car just wouldn't grip the track. The tires were used. We didn't even bring a new set of tires, so I didn't think we'd need them. But with the way the car was running, I just didn't want to bring it in, and I used them up.
Okay, and next month, I guess when you come out here, you're going to have a new set of tires. I guess you guys are going to be running in conjunction with the cat cars, and there's going to be a lot of people here, so you will have new tires next month.
New tires and a new hub.
And maybe a new lap record, you think?
If the weather was like it was this morning, the car should get into the 120.
Incredible. That's almost, what is that, about 110 mile an hour average for the carts around here?
That's exactly right.
Tom, I'm going to let you go back down your pits right now, but a word for your sponsors that are in the back of that cart. We're talking to Tom Kistler, maybe the next Scott Pruitt, who knows, of Supercars. He'd like to think so, and he probably is. Let's get a word for your sponsors, Tom.
The main sponsor is my dad, Ed Kistler of Myers Forklift, Power Pros, who makes the exhaust pipe, and Tony Murphy does a lot of help for us, and we're kind of like his test bed. All the new stuff he wants to try.
Certainly Tony Murphy's system seems to be working. Congratulations to you on the first heat, and we'll see you out here next month.
I'll be here.
All right, Tom. We'll see you then.